All right. Hello again. I'm back. This is Membran, and welcome to my teaching channel where learning is fun and simple. All right. Always offering some lessons to support early childhood education providers or preschool, toddlers, and pre K teachers. All right. So today's lesson will be about how to teach to identify numbers. This will be a very, very short video. I don't know why my AI turned like this, but this is me. Okay. I don't know why. It sounds like the nose is higher than my nose, but that's AI. But that's me. That is me. This is my blouse that I just wore last Monday. This is my badge holder. Of course, this is me. All right. So, teaching to identify numbers. All right. So, we have already counting up to 10. And then we also have identification, how to, at least how to draw and how to help our students start with counting quantities, recognition of quantities. Because, remember that the goal here is not for them to memorize one, two, three, four, and so on. No, it's not that. It is for them to recognize the letters up to 10. It is also for them to know which one is more, which one is less, and also this quantity, right? And also to help them with identifying numbers in succession. Later on, you will find that the lesson would be about succession or sequence. All right, so for now, we're going to start how to help our students identify numbers. All right, so numbers 0 to 10. I'm sorry, I'm not really an artist, but this is how I do it. And this is also found in my curriculum for early childhood providers. Trace each number and its spelling, then circle 0 eggs. So that is still recognition. Did I? Oh, hold on. I think I did not even check on the layout. Oh, okay. So I would rather have it here, just this way. And then I'll make myself a little bit smaller. So you can still see me while I talk. You see me in any angles. I'm using a different platform. This is a free one. I only pay just enough for me to pay it. Okay. So this time we are going to trace its number and its spelling. All right. So it is, remember, identifying numbers. All right. So spelling of the number names, we call it number names. All right. So now we have this time around we're going to teach. I am going to show you how to teach in sequence, like 0 to 10. But I would also want you to take, let's say, if you want zero first, the whole week, zero. So 0 is just the same as what? O, the letter O. And if you are teaching writing, always remember that there are 3 lines and then it's just like making a circle. Now, the spelling per se is ZERO, and then let them write also, let them trace. I would like to minimize and get my tool. I would always like red. Okay. Okay. So you start up and there are chants. I can't remember the chants that I used to share my students before. All right. So make sure that all of these worksheets are in my channel. So if you want, not channel, in my curriculum, if you want to find it, it's always online. All right. So continue working on it, and then we will have this. All right. Writing is fine motor skills. If the kids cannot write the way the because this is computer generated, so they are all fixed. But with us, sometimes we cannot even put it in line. So much more with kids, their motor skills are not well developed yet. So you may not consider that as one thing that they should master. No, no, no. They can master that as you give them writing skills every day. They will be able to know how to fix their pencils on their fingers or between their fingers. Okay. Remember, you first trace and then you spell. You, if you want them to spell only orally, fine too. If you want them to write, fine too. It depends on who among your kids can do it. If they cannot do it yet, then leave it until they are ready for the skill. And then you circle zero egg. Zero, that means nothing. Remember in the number I showed you earlier? Remind them about that. Remember that we have studied about this earlier. And it says that zero is nothing. So are we going to circle one egg here? Of course not. No. All right. Good job. Now let's go to number 2. We are going to trace the number, each number. Now, after tracing, let them spell orally. It's a lot of writing work for them. All right. Maybe only one word for one. And then let them spell. Oh, help them. O and E. One. All right. Do you want to proceed? Proceed, proceed. Okay. If they don't, let it be. Don't force them. Okay. Don't force them. That will affect their future learnings. Okay. All right. Now it says so. They're doing 3 things. Then circle one egg. So how many eggs am I going to circle? One. And then if this is on the board, let them do it. All right, you can come to the board and circle one egg here. And then be ready with a pen on the board. All right. They can circle any of the eggs here in the array. All right. So this is a lot of work already. Remember, their attention span will only be like 10 minutes. So if this is more, stop and then continue again the next day. All right. But for now, let's continue until number 2. All right. Let's continue. We are going to trace. This is number 2. Remember, it is a candy cane has a shoe. That's the only one I can remember. All right, then you're going to trace each number. All right. If they are already tired of tracing, then stop. Okay. 2. Now you're going to spell 2. What letter is this? Chi. W. O. What word is that? Chill. Okay. Chi. Look at me. I cannot even write very, very well. W. O. I don't like to use my reader because then you're not able, then we're going to switch and switch. I don't like that. Now we're going to circle 2 eggs. Call somebody. Call somebody. All right. Who can circle 2 eggs? It doesn't mean that you're going to circle both already. Maybe one is here and then another one is here. Let it be. If that is how they want it. Okay? Be democratic. All right? Be democratic. And then always praise them for doing something good. All right? Go, go, go. That's wonderful. Thank you. Now you're going to circle two eggs. How many circles? How many circles? How many eggs did you circle? Two. Now let's go to the third one. We're going to trace the letter. We're going to trace the number three. It's a backward C in a backward C. Backward C in a backward C. All right. I cannot even write very, this is so tight. All right. Backward C in a backward C. And then let them continue doing the work. In case they are, if you have that smart board, well, that would be good. They will be writing on the board. And that is another engagement. They're gaining confidence to stand up and then work on something else for everyone. Okay? We're training our kids to do that. Share the love. All right, next, spell, oral. So you can just say T H R E and E. How many E's are there in three? Note that. How many E's are there in three? Two. All right, let's spell it again. T-H-R-E-E. What word is that? Three. Wonderful. Now I want somebody to circle three eggs. Call somebody. And they're going to circle three. Wherever the places are, it's up to them. But leave it to them. It's their work. Okay? Next, number four. Now let's trace the number. Trace. It's like a square in a line. It's like an open square in a line. Open square in a line. Now, let us spell the number 4. Everybody, F O U R. All right. What did we spell? 4. And then let them spell again. F-O-U-R. F-O-U-R. Now you have it spelled already. Now let them circle four eggs. Okay? They can circle it like the way they want. Let's say they want 4 already, but that is very unusual because preschoolers would always want one after another, right? One after another. So if they circle it this way, fine too. But if they circle it one after another, it's always fine. It's up to you to check whether they are doing the right thing or not. All right. Next teacher, we have number 5. Okay. The B went down but turned around. 5. Trace. The beehive turned around and then hang itself. I don't know the chant really. I can't remember it. I'm very sorry. Now, you have traced each of the numbers. Now you're going to let them spell. Remember, this is a long lesson. I'm not telling you to do all of this at once. No, maybe one each week. One number each week. All right, next spelling is oral. So just let them spell F. I help them because the more you help them, the more they're encouraged to say or join you. 5, F, I, V, E. 5. Everybody? F-I-V-E. What word? 5. Call somebody to circle 5 eggs. All right. So however they circle it, that's how it would be. Now let's go to number 6. All right. Number 6 is just A curve in a pocket. A curve in a pocket. A curve in a pocket. So tracing the number is done. Now oral spelling. Letter S I X. What word? Six. S I X. Six. All right, you have spelled. Then they circle 6 eggs. How many eggs are you going to circle? Six. All right. Now who can come to the board and do the circling? All right. So now you have done six. And remember, I always advise you not to work on this the whole time. Their attention is just 10 minutes. So if you are done with 1 and 0, fine. Next day would be 0 and 1 again. Next day and so on. So don't rush learning with young children, okay? It takes time. Now let's have number 7. Trace 7, line to the right and down. Line to the right and down. Line to the right and down. Very easy. 7. Okay, now let us orally spell number 7. So you have S E V E N. 7. Okay, then S E V E N. What's this? 7. Now, I'll call somebody to circle 7 eggs. Oh my God, I have 7 eggs out of 10. So there will only be several of them that will be left not circled. Who can come to the board? Circle 7. Or another way how to do this is, all right, who can circle 1 egg? And then another one until we get to 7. So everybody else, there will be a maximum number of students will be going to the board to circle eggs. Then there will be maximum participation. All right? Now let's go to number 8. We trace the number 8. Number 8. Now, after tracing, you are going to spell 08. There is E I G H T. What word is this? 8. What word? E-I-G-H-T. What word? 8. Okay. Who can come to the board and circle 8? Then let them circle 8 eggs, maybe 1 or 2. Okay, I want somebody to circle 2 eggs. All right, 2. Is that enough? Is that 8 already? More questions, more engagement, more participation. That's what we want. No kids is left behind. Remember that. All right, next, number 9. We trace number 9. Circle, line to the right. Circle, line to the right. Circle, line to the right. That's number 9. Let them do the tracing and then spell. Okay, we are going to spell orally N I N E. What word is this? 9. What word again? 9. Now let's spell 9 again. N I N E. Now call somebody to circle 9 eggs. Woo! I think only 1 egg is left not circled. Who can come to the board? 2 eggs, 2 eggs, 2 eggs, and 1 egg. Now let's count how many eggs did you circle. You might be circling a lot already. Look at that. All the eggs are already circled. Let's count. 1, 2, 3. Just to review, just to review. Remember, you're an ECE You're an ECE provider. It should be lively, briskly. All right, next. Trace number 10. 1 and 0. That is 10. 1 and 0. That is 10. Let them go with tracing. Now you're going to spell 3 letters. T, E, N. All right. T, E, N. What word is that? T, E, N. What word is that? 10. Now, once again, let's spell T, sorry, E, N. I'm always used to E, N, 10. All right. Now, who can circle 10x here? Woo! All right, then call everything that everyone would be raising their hands. Everyone, if you're calling kids that way, they will be engaged a lot. They will be encouraged to stand and contribute, and they would be participating in every activity you will have. Okay, so they're going to circle 10. All right, so that is how identifying numbers could be. You trace, you spell, and then circling. So that then they will know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 10, 10, and 10. So that will bring their brains to the knowledge that 10 is in 10. In 1, 2, 3, 4. They will that will play in their minds as they explore it. Kids are very good at thinking about how did it come that way. That is not a vicious thinking. It is something that is that they are exploring about. Okay. All right, that's all for today, and I hope that you learned something from today's video. And it went back to 9.
Thank you for watching and learning how to teach number recognition to our little ones.
Number recognition to our...
Please like, share, and subscribe to my teaching videos. Thank you.
That's me, Membran. All right, see you again later. Just one more.